Here we are now standing with a much taller athlete, Torbjorn Sindballe. Torbjorn Sindballe. See, under pressure I cracked. You go ahead and say it for us.
Torbjorn Sindballe.
Torbjorn Sindballe. All the way from very far away, and what's the name of your town?
I live in Hørsholm, which is just north of Copenhagen, so it's kind of like a Copenhagen suburb.
Okay, so it's, yeah, that's Denmark to those of you that don't know world geography. But thanks for joining us here in Panama City for the 10th running of this event. I guess we talked about a lot in the press conference. Maybe we'll find some other things to talk about. What to you everyone says, oh man, this is all I've heard all week is, oh, he's just going to crush that bike course. He's just going to crush it, tear it up. So I assume you've seen the bike course. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I was here in 2000, so I kind of know I know the terrain here. It's flat, but that poses like another challenge, because when you don't have any hills, you don't have any changes in rhythm, and you use the same muscles all the time. So it's basically like riding 112 miles on a trainer. That's how I see it. So variation out there is going to be a thing, and of course, you would actually think that a flat course like this is super fast. It depends a bit on the winds. I think if it's not windy, it will be fast. You know, the course record by Steve Lush is 4:23, which is fast, but he's also a very fast rider. But I do think that courses that have a little bit more undulation, a few rollers thrown in, or maybe, like when you go up a climb and then it's a long gradual descent, those are the fastest courses, both because of variation, but also because
I'm standing here with Tamara. Okay, yeah, I mean, I completely agree. It's interesting to hear because a lot of people look at this, they assume flat is fast. Thank you for joining us. Right. So of course, like you raced earlier in the summer over in Germany. Okay, so you have, let's just say, how many times have you raced this year half Ironman or Ironman?
Because it's so long, you need, the variation and the rhythm and the tempo to keep you fresh. Use different muscles all the time.
Okay, so this is the third one. You raced from what I can remember. You raced Ironman in Arizona with a 4th place finish, and then you got there's a lot of talk here as well with a 9:06, a very fast Tom Evans, whose strategy. What is your outlook for this race? Do you think you always see him out there just racing as hard as he can and kind of hanging on well? He had a great race this year in Coeur d'Alene where he didn't do that at all. Okay, so that means you're aiming for a top knowing your competition, seeing those other guys, does that affect how you'll attack this podium? Would be great.
I think thinking along.
I think that you've been training partners and friends with Victor.
I want to save more
for a while.
Have a steady run.
Is that true?
Obviously, coming off corner,
not
that's going to be a problem. Then again, I'm just 3 weeks after I'm in
12 years. I think you began the triathlon with him, right?
Probably doing better.
Okay, so have you been training with him this year? Is he your coach, or do you have a coach?
I definitely will build into that later on. I still will have to go strong on the bike, but we'll look to have a steady one as well. Maybe just, fire it up a bit.
Okay, yeah, he's a great guy to have in your corner, a very good athlete and a very nice guy. Well, so what about that? We talked again. Where did you train for this race? Where did you do your preparation? On the internet as well. I'm not sure you've ever seen this, but two-time long distance world champion, iron distance. How long have you been in Colorado?
Viking Man.
Viking Man. Yeah. So you've won at the distance. So it is a small race, and you say, well, where does throwing that IMDOT, the Ironman logo, a sanctioned WTC race, coming away with that title, does that boost a lot for you, your sponsors, for yourself, for your family? Is that a huge drive?
Of course, the win here is important. It's a big thing in every race, and I think that what I do is to throw all these incentives into a pot, like redeeming a lie, winning first Ironman, everything, and then goes into in a pot, and then at the end of the run I'm going to pull it out and use that as motivation. So definitely a lot of good incentives to do well here, but still, it's an Ironman. It's a very long day, and you have to kind of play your game plan first, and then see where you're at, and then you can go for it if everything plans out well.
Absolutely. No, that's good. Well, you've got a good head on your shoulders, and you've done your homework, so I think you're going to have a good race. And my guess is that you're moderately recovered enough to have a good one. So we'll see. Betting folks at home.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining us, and we'll be watching you out there on Saturday. And best of luck.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Welcome.
For Ironman.com, Michael Lovato.